How did the journey of sports start and how did you enter the boxing ring?
It has the same qualities of a lawyer because it needs the same discipline, it needs the same loyalty, hard work, dedication, it's all connected together. When you dream of something, it's up to you to make it reality and put all the effort needed for it.
How do you find this boxing fits into this progress?
Idea about Saudi, it's not oil and gas, and plus it's not sports, it's everything.
How crucial is sports diplomacy in evaluating Saudi Arabia's global image and fostering culture exchange? Do you believe sports will be a powerful tool for empowering women in Saudi society? So what is the most difficult fight you had in your life and what was the easiest fight you knocked out someone? I want to know, have you really fought out of the ring? Have you knocked out anybody in a real fight? How do you foresee women's empowerment in the sector?
Actually, we don't need empowerment, we are empowered by ourselves.
Good morning and Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome to one more episode of TiP, the Ikram Podcast. As you all know, TiP is the initiative of Gojal Technologies. It's a community service initiative. Whoever has subscribed to our channel, thank you very much. And those who have not subscribed to our channel, I request everybody to please subscribe now. TiP is inspiring voice. So we bring you inspiring voice which motivates you, from women entrepreneurs, youth development, foreign investors, sports personalities, and many more. I request you all once again to please subscribe to our channel and keep motivating yourself with the inspiring voice which we bring you every time. Thank you very much. In today's Ikram Podcast, we welcome Attorney Manal Salman, a senior legal consultant with over 15 years of expertise in corporate, commercial, and sports law. She currently leads the sports entertainment department at law firm of Mr. Majed Garoub in Riyadh and has been a strong voice shaping governance, investment strategies under Vision 2030. This is not just all. Beyond her legal career, Manal is also a Muay Thai gold medalist, world champion and Asian champion, embodying discipline, resilience and empowerment. Her journey is true reflection of professional excellence and personal passion. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Attorney Manal Salman on TiP, the Ikram Podcast. Assalamu alaikum, madam.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you very much for accepting the invitation and being on TiP, the Ikram Podcast. So to start with, before any of the answer, I would like you to please describe yourself in a very short way. How did the journey of sports started and how did you enter the boxing ring?
Before I start with myself, first I will tell you thank you for having this insight about the champions, about the achievers, about leaders, and the way that you are trying to spread awareness and motivation. Thank you for this, Ikram, and I'm sure that the Ikram podcast will be successful all over because your voice is heard and the passion that you do your work with is appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
My name is Manal, like we said. I'm a lawyer and I'm a sports athlete. Being with Majed Garoub law firm has given me the opportunity to combine those two passions, which is being an athlete and being a lawyer as well, and dealing with everything that has to do with the legal prospects of sports. Since now we all know that Saudi Arabia is the hub for sports and for the events, entertainment, challenges, all kinds of sports activities. By combining those two passions, which is the legal, the love for getting the rights, for fighting for the rights, for doing everything to protect the people, because not everybody knows everything. It goes to investors, to doctors, to engineers, to architects, to merchants, to everybody that really, when you have the proper legal backup, you will be doing your work in more expertise and in more ease. So by combining those two, I tried to put my leadership qualities, my love to achieve, to challenge, to be productive in the society all together, and here I am. So thank you for giving the opportunity to talk.
Thank you very much. It was a brief answer. So you see, discipline is the core of championship.
Yeah.
Okay. You have your experience in sports influenced your approach to law firm. So how do you keep this balance of being a champion and also being into a law firm?
Yeah, actually, discipline is not something new to any kind of human beings, because this is the first thing that our parents teach us, the discipline. So the more you grow up, not you lose discipline, you just try to do your things differently. But when you do sports, you go back on track, and then you know what's the importance of waking up 5 o'clock to run, or like to stick to a very severe diet or trainings and to push yourself to the maximum. It has the same qualities of a lawyer, because being a lawyer, reading 1,000 documents to get an alibi or to get the proper answer to support your client, it matches with the same power, and it needs the same discipline, it needs the same loyalty, it needs the same hard work, dedication, it's all connected together. So being a lawyer and an athlete is the perfect combination, I believe.
You see, I was reading your profile, and in that profile, one line which caught my eyes was where you had written, "Dreams are not negotiable."
Yeah.
So I would like you to please explain this. Dreams are not negotiable. What exactly this means?
Yes, actually, dreams are personalized. Like, I dream to be Queen of England, or I dream to be the champion of the world. I dream to be the best lawyer ever existed.
You're already a champion of the world.
Yeah. No, I'm already the best lawyer, but what it means, when you dream of something, it's up to you to make it reality. Nobody can come and negotiate this. You cannot come and tell me, no, Manal, you will never be a great doctor. No, Manal, you cannot be a champion. It's not up to you, it's up to me. So that's why it's unnegotiable. Dream big, achieve big, think big, and put all the effort needed for it. Like, I cannot say, I dream to be the Queen of England and I'm sleeping, for example, or I'm not doing any effort to better myself. Whenever you put the proper effort, your ambition, you have the target in front of you, you see straight forward. And what I mean by target and being aggressive to reach whatever you want, there's a very thin line by being an aggressive and motivational person and being you want to break everything around you to reach your goal.
Go out of the box to reach the goal.
So no, you have to get the support. Like, as a champion, I've never reached where I am now by myself. It's no, I did the effort, but the head of federation helped me to go to Thailand to participate. My team trained me one by one and give me their best. My physiotherapist support my body. My mama prepared all the nutrients of food. My father was waking me up in the morning. My brother was doing half of the trainings with me.
Okay.
So it's not either if the champion is one, but it's a
collective effort of everybody.
And support from everybody. So I cannot say I want to be the best lawyer, but I will kill all my colleagues so I become number one. So dream big, achieve big, but be a good person, be a good example.
Right. Perfectly said. You see, a Saudi vision with a Saudi Vision 2030, Saudi is transforming. The whole nation landscape is getting transferred. I mean, it's transforming from one to the new thing. So as a combat sports, as you are a combat sports, so how do you find this boxing fits into this progress? Or where do you see that Thai Muay boxing fits into the vision of 2030?
I like so much what the Royal Highness have done to all of us. He did something like, which I highly respect, is like he gave the motivation with a deadline. He said that by Vision 2030, I want 1, 2, 3, 4 to be done already, and I want the country to reach this status. So by giving this order and by knowing by heart the love of the people, he know that he will get all the support. So now if you go to the federations, we have 94 federations for different kinds of sports.
Okay.
They are working as a beehive. Everybody, they want to give their best to ensure that when reaching the Vision 2030 deadline, they did their KPIs, they did everything. So they are working on the CSR part, not only the sports competitive part. They are doing the CSR, which is the social responsibility. They are doing the education and the awareness in schools, in universities like Princess Noura University. Now they have the biggest stadiums. The stadiums are not there as an entity. They are there to be used, to be able to achieve, to have champions. In the combat sports, we see now there start to shine more than one female name. Like we have a girl called Hattan. We have a lot. Like I got the chance to be a referee in one of the championships for them as an international referee, and I met them. They have the motivation. They have the eager to do something for the country. And like I once chanted the national anthem, and I cried over the podium. They have the chance to do this. So as I said, sport is will connect all the world together. Saudi now is doing, like you said, a pivotal role on changing the full idea about Saudi. It's not oil and gas, and plus it's not sports. It's everything. Now even the rice companies are needed. The agriculture, the manufacturing, the construction, because the stadiums that they are going to be built, it will be huge, and it needs everybody
to collaborate and
to collaborate.
Right. How do you foresee women's empowerment in the sector?
Actually, we don't need empowerment. We are empowered by ourselves.
Okay, that's nice.
Each lady has itself the ego and itself dream, and they are going there. I have my colleagues, Nawal, Madawi, Huda. We have a lot of women who are lawyers and achievers, and they know what they want. So my understanding of empowerment is doing a proper contract that preserves their right, and that they will let them shine, and will not give them a slight information that that person, because for example he's a boy, he got better chance. No, your contract stated nothing. Now I'm talking about athletes. There are a lot of footballers, female footballers. If you look at their contract, just like we are welcoming you to the team, there's nothing saying what will happen after 6 months if you endure all the training and you become a responsible person and you achieve and you progress. What will happen in the next season, where you will be, what are your compensations, what are your liabilities. No, you see, the contract is just letters of appreciation, and at the end it's signature that all is accepted,
Right.
And then later you will come to fight for it. You cannot. As a lawyer, what I empower is I do a proper contract that preserves the right of the club, federation, entity, and the person who's signing
it. Right. So I have seen in your profile, like you have been working with a lot of embassies and universities to promote awareness. So how crucial is sports diplomacy in evaluating Saudi Arabia's global image and fostering cultural exchange?
Okay, now I succeeded in one part that I'm changing. The question is like, what is the sports lawyer? Do you play football in the court? Since now I spread this kind of awareness to know that no, a sports lawyer is the one responsible for the transfer of players, for the contracts, for the negotiation, for the fan engagement profile. There's a lot that a lawyer can support in the sports. It's not playing football in the court. And as a mediator, I make it 100% sure that all the problems in sport, basically, it will have to win-win situation. Not everybody have to go to court and have, because that will take the essence of the sports. That will make the athlete forget to prepare to a swimming competition, for example, and think how he can sue the federation, which is not the reason. Always there's a common point. So that's what I changed, and by spreading this kind of awareness, I let people understand more. Like now, I know recently from one of our also colleagues in the law firm of Majed Garoub that she is studying law in the Princess Noura University, and they opened a department to be specialized in sports law.
Okay.
Now it's, I think, the third university in Saudi Arabia that they are giving their people the opportunity to understand what it is, the sports law. Lawyer can do all kinds of laws.
Right. So till now it was a concept like law is only for something which is out of sports, but law is very much needed in sports law also.
Yes, because since now the how to say, the base now of this new era of Saudi Arabia, it's about sports. They want the tourism, the culture, the participations, the big events. It's about sports. So you have also to spread the understanding of, like the Minister of Investment. They are doing a huge effort in the sports sector. Why? Because since they decided the country is a sports hub, you have to do all the effort. You have to open all the ways. You have to be diplomatic, doing seminars, conferences, traveling all over the world to bring the best experts to support our nation. So I believe all will be great, and we will achieve 2034 fully ready.
Do you believe sports will be a powerful tool for empowering women in Saudi society?
Yes. Look, the empowerment, as I said, it's not only about sports, it's about whoever work in this sector. And since the country opened most of the sectors towards sports, now if you go to any conference or any federation, you will see enormous amount of ladies. And they are all educated. They are all wearing what they feel comfortable with, whether it's a full hijab, whether it's a niqab, whether it's a proper abaya. They can be whatever even if they were studying in UK or in France or in Belgium, they are coming back to their country and serving it. So the empowerment is implemented already. We have a lot of ladies, we have a lot of young guys trying to improve the country and trying to participate in this new era.
That's nice to see most of the women coming back to the country and serving here and empowering. I believe that is the main thing we say, that woman empowerment. This is what it's called as woman empowerment. Wherever you are studying, wherever you are in the world, you come back to your country when you are called, and with the vision of 2030. Hats off to them. So, do you believe sports-based CSR is vital in today's society? Because you have worked you have involved yourself in many communities. Then you have done your Paralympics. You have been a part of Paralympics team also in many ways in motivating them. So, is CSR important in today's society, where we can develop more sports person and athletics?
Yes. Look, what is also nice about that, I'm usually an honest person. I say whatever I want. This also was done a little bit by force to the community. Why? Because people still think like when I come to Saudi Arabia, I wanted to do something for Ramadan, for the culture, for the people, So I said to Mr. Majed Garoub that I don't want to feed an orphan. I want to do something from me as an athlete. What can I do something for the country in a sports way? He say, okay, the Paralympics day is near. Go and check them. I checked them. I did for them the governance system. I was there to teach them that boxing can be done even if there is any kind of deficiency in movement. I sit on the floor. We did the boxing. We did the excitement. We give from the heart. So what I mean is, now the CSR, it's an obligation to each country. It's not a choice. And in order to reach the governance standard, you have to do CSR programs. Like lately, a very important bank, he connected with one federation to bring a CSR program to the bank to let all the employees have 3 days of sports.
Okay.
Like now it's becoming an urgency. If they don't do those kind of things, they will not pass the test of the government.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I would like to share. I want you to share any incident which has still taken place in your mind while you were working with Paralympics people with disabilities, or we can say who are not 100%. So I believe you have spent a lot of time with them. So do you recall any incident which touched your heart?
Actually, sitting with every person will give you a lesson. But especially with Paralympics and with the champions of Paralympics, it's a direct message to the human beings that stop complaining. Like I'm talking about myself before somebody else. Like I do 10 times per day, and I stand and I sit and I have head, I do all of those stuff. And by small nervous, paralyzed, whatever, you will not be able to lift your hand.
Right.
But still, after you got this kind of incident, you are still competing. You are still finding ways to become the world champion of, for example, the Muay sport. I met a lot of champions that they are strong by heart. Even if there is any difficulty, like the basketball team, the Paralympic basketball team, you will be amazed to see that they finish fasting. They eat two or three dates and they come to their training.
Mashallah.
And after that, they will go to eat.
Okay.
And you see the normal people, which is like, they only come 2 hours to the office and we're having headache, no water all day. Who's the Paralympic now,
Okay,
so
okay.
The stories that you got is that you see in front of your eyes, like I'm saying about myself, I'm not saying, I give myself 1,000 alibi to say that no, today I will not go to training and it's better to sleep because I'm very occupied with work.
Okay.
And I know that I'm lying and everybody around me know that I'm lying. There is time for everything. So really people stand up, do whatever you dream and dream big, achieve big. Dreams are not negotiable. And I have also one quote that I follow in my life. Live each day as if it's your first. Because if it is the first time I see the bottle of water, I will be amazed. Like, look, it's cold and there's water inside and I will drink it and I will say Alhamdulillah and everything. But since the human being got used to things that they put water on the table again. So when you live each day as if it's your first, you will enter your office every day with a smile.
Feeling fresh and active and motivated.
You will feel happy that, my mama sent me a message as if it's the first time she sent me a message. My father today called me, my sister did this, my boss said this, my colleagues. By having this excitement of life, it will keep you going. And we are humans, sometimes morals up, sometimes down, but it's up to you how to twist your day.
Right. So coming back to your old days when you were fighting in the ring.
All days. And you're talking about empowerment. This word already took from you all your credits. about the sports days, not the old days. Yes.
Yeah, sports days. During the sports days. So what is the most difficult fight you had in your life? And what was the easiest fight you knocked out someone? I want you to give me 2 examples.
Actually, the hardest fight is between you and yourself. Because waking up at 5 o'clock to run the 17 kilometers because the martial art is to break the ego. It's to break the sound of the brain that's telling you cannot stop, you cannot. That's it, it's finished. That's what happened in the ring, because both of you are prepared, both of you are very ready to do this fight, both of you reach the proper weight that you have to be in, and it's the hardest because that's the base of fighting, the discipline. When I know how to be enough with a little bit of lentil, then I can do anything in the world. So when you stand up on the ring, you are completely ready and your opponent is the same. So both of you are giving the techniques and are giving the blows and whatever you say. But there's a time that your brain will tell you, stop, that's it, Manal, stop. You already have 2 punches and one is on your jaw, the other a kick on your, just stop. This is where your brain will will interfere to say, go the last step, do it.
One more time.
Yeah, this is the hardest. It's not about like running. You reach before the line, you say that, let them win, I don't want to go there anymore. Okay, you did it. But then your brain say, that's what it is. That's how slimy you are. You want to quit now? This applies to the full life. How many times you say, there's traffic, I don't want to drive anymore.
Okay,
but no, drive a little bit, you will arrive home and then you will do, or you will go to bring medicine, you will do something. Whatever it is, the brain always take you to the easiest alibi. Like, go, leave the ring. Okay, she wants to win, let her win.
Okay.
But then you are not a champion.
Right.
And the easiest thing is like, when you think that today I will have to do the 1 hour jumping rope because it's a Russian technique to check the shoulders. If they are ready to be up, all this like, although the fighting is 8 minutes, 6 minutes, depends on but you cannot imagine how much the adrenaline play with the body, and you think your hands are covering the face, but actually they are here.
Okay.
But it's the body. So by doing this, the 1 hour jumping rope, you will make sure that all your body, the biomechanic is aligned. So when you started first and you look at the time, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then just when you shift your brain someone else, it's 1 hour, 20 minutes. Like, why did I go over the time? So always when you master how to shut the brain that is giving you the signs that you cannot do.
So you need to shut him.
Yes, always. And
right.
even sometimes if you have to use a high voice for that. Like, stop, no, I will do. Stop, I will continue. No, I will read this 1,000 paper. When you do this, then you are bettering yourself as a whole.
Right. So now we know you are a well-known lawyer. You are a world champion in boxing. But I just wanted to know, how did this start? You being a woman, okay? How did you enter the most dangerous sports, fighting?
All
you
up
may
to my
break
brother.
your jaw, you may break your bones, you can get disabled. Was there no fear, or was it your passion, like you wanted to get into there and knock everybody out?
No, not at all. I'm a very diplomatic, sensitive person. And I'm against bullying in any way. And I'm like, if I see somebody getting over the other by attitude or whatever, even I can cry, I will not accept it. That's why I loved law and to be able to stand up for the right. So I'm not an aggressive person. I'm not a person that I like to let the anger out. It's not this. But we have something in our house, which is from mama and daddy. They have a very strict and strange strategy. You will study and you will do a kind of sports. We are four at the house. We have a pharmacist, an engineer, a maxillofacial surgeon, who is the person that dragged me into this, and I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
So all their full concentration is that we go to university, we have the highest education, and plus we do sports.
Okay.
Why they do this? Because you cannot forbid people from trying drugs, for example, or trying alcohol, or trying a cigarette, or going to dance for the full moon to finish, whatever. But when you give your kids a reason which is much higher than this 2 hours happiness and extreme danger after it. When you tell them that go to a gym, and after that, she used to tell my brother, after you finish your training, you can go wherever you want. So we come 10 o'clock at night when the training of the team will finish. Full of water, tired, we have I don't know how many blows on our legs. We just want to have our food, the diet one, and just sleep to wake up and run. Okay. So she never, not her, not my father, my mom, I mean, tell us it's not allowed. Because they draw for you a very nice life, which is do any kind of sport that you feel passionate of. They put all the efforts, let us do it. Study, be successful, say that one day I will say I did it in a beautiful way. Because now, like I'm now in my 40s, when I was in my 20s, now I can put makeup. Now I can travel to see the world, tourism. But when I was in my 20s, the task was to study hard, to train hard, to live your age. Later, you will reach a phase where you are allowed to put makeup without hiding it.
Right.
So, yeah, so how I started it is I used to do basketball.
Okay.
And my brother he loved martial arts.
Uh-huh.
So he said, Manal, there's a gym near our house that, and I never knew my power because I tell you, I always say, in Arabic they say, الطبع يسبق التطبع, which is your true nature will encounter the one that you're acquainted. Like, if you are sensitive, you will stay. If you are, because this is the truth. So I used to hear people hitting each other and breaking the nose. So I went with my brother to check just this team. And then he said, Manal, you are strongly built. So go and try one class. I don't want to try class. People and all men and hitting each other and the smell is till the end of the world. I will never enter there. He said, Manal, you will come and your brother will be like my kids. So I will give full attention. And his wife, his name is Mr. Sami Kiblawi, and his wife is also a world champion Russian.
Okay,
Julia Viscoboni. So he said that we will take care of you. I see something in you. So if he did not say that, and if he did not let me be a coach in his gym, and if he did not let me be part of the federation, and give me the opportunity to travel to Thailand, Moscow, Ukraine, Morocco, Tunis, wherever, Belgium, to have my seminars and my intensive seminars, I would not be anything connected to sports.
Correct.
So that's why I ask everybody, try before you say I don't want. Like, maybe you will find something out of who will imagine that I can be a boxer. I don't like bikes, I don't like bicycles, I don't swim, I don't do skiing, I don't like anything dangerous. But
still, you have chosen the most dangerous sport.
Yeah.
Okay, now we know you fight in the court of law.
Yeah.
You fight in the ring where you fight with your opponent. So I want to know, have you really fought out of the ring? Have you knocked out anybody in a real fight?
No, because as I tell you...
Have you not fought with anybody?
No, there's no need if you don't change your type to fit. I'm a fighter. I'm one of the most aggressive fighters. If I don't tell you this, you should not know or see or by my attitude, this is weakness. The fighter is a disciplined person.
Okay.
Is a person that knows when to raise his voice, when to lower it, when to say, I'm sorry, yes, I did something wrong. No, it was my right. I didn't do it wrong. You were wrong in this. This will take away all the fights. But like how I use this, my reflection.
Okay.
You know, like not everybody who wants to slap you should slap you, and after that you shout. Where's the reflex?
Okay.
Where's the multi-hours of training that you have? Not every time you are meant to fall, you have to fall. You know how to fall, for example. So using the fighting outside of the ring, I will always say it, a 2-year-old kid or girl, if you do like this, what they do to you is bad.
Yeah.
So everybody will defend himself.
Reflection.
But what I do my maximum not to be put in a dangerous situation. If I was entitled to defend myself, of course I can use my powers. It will go in a moment. But I try my maximum to be out of a fight because it will humiliate the one who wins and the one who loses. So no need to go as a girl in all this mess.
Okay, so you keep yourself safe and sound away from all this thing. So as you are a woman, so I have got 2 questions related to each other.
Yeah.
Did you never thought what during the fight, if I get injured or something, and maybe later who will marry me? Okay, or your parents never thought, what if my daughter gets injured or something, then how will we get her married?
Okay, why don't the ballet dancer think the same? Her feet are the wind. Why don't the basketball players, the skiers? Risk is everywhere.
Okay.
But the more you train, like for example, if I say I'm an aggressive fighter, the aggressive fighter is not only about the power and the technique, it's about the breathing, it's about the endurance. So if I dare to say I'm an aggressive fighter, so I have to run the 17 kilometers, I have to do the 1 hour jumping rope, I will have to do the resistance training, which is the push-ups and the things to make my body strong, in order to sustain being aggressive. Or I will do the first 2 blows and then so you cannot call yourself after that an aggressive.
Right.
So yeah.
So what are the injuries you have encountered?
I like, for example, I had the injury that like affected my knee. It was there was a hole in the ring and my leg twisted completely by itself, like my heel in place and my fingers in the other. So I got the ACL ligament.
Okay.
Of course, it can be treated, and I did the treatment and the surgery and everything. But since when you stop, when you have to say, I did my part in this, let me do the other part. The other part was being part of the board of the federation, being in the Olympic committee, now working as a lawyer in sports. So you have to know when to say to your body, okay, you gave me a lot, now I'm going to take care of you. Because after the injury, it will come another injury. So in my opinion, I fought for 26 years and I did my maximum. I healed my leg because, like you said, nobody loves to do things like I can hurt my knee and I cannot walk anymore, but it's because of me.
Right.
So we never accept this, like it's a God's blessing. And like this, you always have to play over your mind that anything that happens, it's because of the timing. The timing now is to concentrate on your other thing. That's why my parents were very certain that you have to study and do the sport.
Sports, equally.
Yeah. So you will have a good profession in both.
Right. So, do you remember injuring your opponent? Any injuries you have given to them?
Not answering.
How many opponents have you injured? How many opponents have you given the knockout blow?
It's like because I tell you I'm very emotional. So after I hit, like I break nose or whatever, I'm like, sorry, because leave us alone. It's like a knockout, and I'm caring to bring ice. Like, don't bring for us ice and don't talk to us.
Okay, you have broke our nose.
It's a part of, like, in the ring, everything is allowed.
Okay.
As long as it's technique and power. Okay. Nobody, like, you cannot injure by faults, because there are the referees. I'm a referee as well. So the more, as long as you are performing good, you can hit.
Right. It is interesting to know that you have already knocked out many noses.
Yeah, and you see, when you knock out people and you got blows also, you understand that. Because that time I didn't train this well. I didn't do it, so I go better myself. So the idea that always you see the positive. Yeah, okay, she gave me a blow. Yes, because I didn't know how to protect my jawline. Or like she gave me a very strong front kick. Yes, because my stomach, I was standing loose, not fully ready. The ring will teach you how to prepare for the next. But I hear a lot of people from one loss, we don't want anymore. This will affect all your life. If you lose in one exam, you don't do it again. If you lose in the driving license, you will feel afraid to drive again. This will stop you in all your life.
Right,
if you lose in a fight, it's a good lesson. Why I'm training? I'm not the best in the human world. They always have to learn and to accept.
Right. It's very interesting to know all those things. So you're comparing life with the time you have spent in the ring,
even
which can be, which can complement the real life, and how we need to use our practice, how we need to use our time, our learnings and everything, our expertise, how we can use those things in our real life. It's very, very interesting to know.
One of the most prayers I like, sorry to interrupt, it's like, but it's very true. It's when we get what we want, we say, Alhamdulillah, thank God, it's amazing. God gave me, God loved me, God blessed me. Whenever we don't get what we want, God humiliated me, God want to put me down to earth, God did this to me. This, like, it's a human nature, I understand. But how hard it is to control the part of the brain that want to stop you. You know, like you say Alhamdulillah over everything, good or bad. How you feel happy with this, you feel happy with this. One time I fought with a girl in Finland. She is really super technical. She was more experienced than I was, and she used the technique of Muay Thai fully, which is the clinching and the knees and the I lost to her, and I was very happy because really I was not able to know how to get out of her defense or of her attack. So I finished the fight while I'm clapping for her. I'm happy, and I put in my brain that I will go and I will ask my coaches and my brother to train me because this thing I lack. I didn't think that I lost the fight, I'm a world champion. What if? You are a human being, you win, you lose, you whatever. But how you accept it, how you see it.
How you overcome those losses.
Yes. Yeah. How you react, because everything will do a scar if you let it. If you don't want a scar, do opposite way.
Right. You see, we started Ikram Podcast, in short it's called as TiP, right? Yeah. To empower, to spread the message of inspirational message, motivational talk, where we can inspire many who are looking and who are looking how to deal with life and to whom we can motivate. So what do you think this TiP will spread the voice or spread the message of motivation to the subscribers and non-subscribers who are listening to this discussion? You really think they will get motivated with your experience and your motivation stories behind this?
Look, actually life is an adventure. And the more you hear, the more you listen, the more you educate yourself, the more you will reach your goals and you will be more educated. The education is not only by the book, it's by the life. Like when I first sit with you, you said something that caught my full senses to ask more. You said that you do something for prevention of addiction. And you were not talking about alcohol and drugs and whatever. You are talking about something deeper than that. Sometimes we got addicted to coffee. I cannot wake up without coffee. Who told you? This is an alibi, so you don't wake up. You know, I cannot continue my life if my kids don't call me every day.
Okay.
You will live, you will continue your life, but you are just making yourself miserable. Right. So this kind of addiction, like if I don't eat fruits every day, I don't go to the toilet. It has nothing to do. It will support, it will help your system, it will everything. But if fruits are not there, you find another thing.
Correct.
Don't get stuck by the addiction. So the addiction can be like, for example, if I don't go every day to my house at 6, I cannot sleep at night because 6 is the timing when I prepare my brain. All nonsense. Life is an adventure. Someday you go home at 11 finishing a conference. Someday you don't have anything to do per day. So what I mean is like listening to others' stories and lessons in life. Like somebody told me, a person that I like also a lot, he told me, you have a story to tell. The story to tell is to tell that people will listen.
Correct.
And we'll get those. So I really thank you for this tip, because the tips are the essence. You know, are the things that we share. Yeah.
So this is what we are trying to do under our community service initiative. Like we are bringing the stories. We are bringing the real stories, which can motivate many after hearing and listening to that.
Yes.
So this is what we are doing, and thank you very much for your the motivational and supporting TiP. And coming on TiP as a guest. Thank you very much. So before I end, I have got a very small and tiny questions for you. Now this generally we ask in the end of every episode to all our guests. So if you could share one life-changing tip to the next generation, what would it be? This you can answer in English or you can also answer in Arabic, in whichever way you feel comfortable, your message will reach.
Yeah. Loyalty is not a poem or a poetry. Loyalty is an essence. So the more loyal you are to whatever you are doing, the more authentic you will be. And the more you will achieve whatever you want in life. But being opportunities, they say it, like wherever there's an opportunity, I will grab here. You will spend all your life running around things that they are not yours. But when you are loyal to yourself at first, loyal to what you are doing, you will reach the achievement that you dream of. and you will be authentic. So please be authentic and be loyal.
Right. The next question will be, what's the personal tip which guided you through all your challenges in life?
It's a support of parents. Actually, it's like they always have this mentality of like everything is doable. Everything you want to do, you can do. Everything you want to achieve, you will achieve. It's not. I tell you, those are not only words, because I see many parents living with their kids. Take the iPad and please sit there in your room and close the door. It's finished. It's rest from him for 2 hours.
Okay.
Although she give him the best food, the best whatever. But what if instead of those 2 hours in his room on the iPad, you just sit with him and see what happens with him in school? So that's what my parents did. They let us live with them. They shared. So that's why I lived the age of 2, the age of 5, 11, 17. I lived those. Now I'm living my 40s. So by being just in the proper community, it will affect a lot. So I'm talking now at my age to the people at my age and vision. Like the most important tip is live each moment as it is and be happy with it and try to cherish it, because you don't know what tomorrow will hide.
Correct. True. So are you planning to start any kind of training for women, especially in your sports?
Yes, I love. Yes, I love. No, to be honest, now I'm concentrating on my work, but I have a lot of talent and love to give, especially in sports. And I have the best techniques in the world because, as I told you, I traveled
throughout the world,
and I have the passion for this. So, if there is a community of like ladies that would like to have the self-defense, the reflex, the confidence, the power of the body, of course I'm ready. And it will be my pleasure.
Right. Thank you very much, Attorney Manal Salman, for sharing your stories. And once again, thank you for coming on Tips. So, this is the end of one more episode of the Ikram Podcast. If you have subscribed to our channel, thank you very much. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe today. We bring you real stories which motivates, which gives you a message and many more things. So this tip is sponsored or powered by Go Agile under Community Service Initiative. And this is 100% commercial free. So thank you very much and see you all in the next episode with one more inspiring story. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz.